There's a saying in church that faith is caught, not taught. And this is not to say that our Sunday school teachers are not important, because they are vitally important. And it's not to say that our adult Christian education isn't important, because it is extremely important. But what I think it does say is that a relationship with people of faith is what is critical. It's a rare person, and not that it doesn't happen, but it's rare, that a person can study the Bible all on their own, never have stepped foot in a church, never have met anybody else who was a follower of Jesus, and suddenly come to believe. What usually happens is that we catch faith from someone that we spend time with. So I happen to have caught my faith from my grandmother Elsie and my mom. My grandma showed me that to be a faithful person meant working tirelessly for your faith community. And she showed me that faith meant speaking with confidence in church. And she showed me that I could and should believe what I wanted to believe, not necessarily what was being spoken in church. My mom showed me that faith was spending time in conversation with your faith family. And she showed me that faith was sticking with church even when you might want to do something else. And she showed me that faith was saying my prayers each and every night. So who are your people? Who are the ones that caught faith to you or sent faith to you? Timothy had his mother and grandmother, Eunice and Lois, passing down the faith to him. They taught him to stay the course of faith in the midst of persecution, in the midst of fear and violence, to be even associated with Jesus. The writer of that letter tells Timothy that he needs to keep his own faith flame kindled within himself so that he can keep sharing that gift with others. Timothy needs to keep passing that faith along to make sure that others are catching it as well. Now, in our video, we saw some humorous ways in which we might invite others to faith. Now, in some of our Christian worlds, and probably in ours, we treat evangelism as a bad 4-letter word, even though it has 10 letters. It makes us uncomfortable, because we sort of see those jokes and think that's what evangelism is. But instead, evangelism is like what Lois and Eunice were doing to help Timothy catch faith. It's sharing the stories of Jesus with your children and grandchildren. It's letting others know that you go to church and that that's why you're not going to be at brunch. It's letting other people know that your faith community has made a difference to you in times of need. It's inviting them who aren't active in another faith community to come with you to a social event or a learning opportunity or to worship. It's not big, scary things. It's the simple things that we can help others catch faith that are around us. So evangelism doesn't have to be scary. It's this beautiful way that we can keep our own faith alive and we can help spread it out to others. So when we start by remembering with gratitude those that have kindled the faith in us, and when we work to keep that faith alive in ourselves, then we can help share that spark with others as we go about our everyday life. May it be so. Amen.